This is my first video devlog on my game Welcome to Summerway, made on the OHR RPG CE. If you're wondering, it stands for Official Hamster Republic RPG Creation Engine. It is a very, very old, still in development game engine that is one of the most easy to use game engines that I have come across. I think it's the most easy to use. It's easier than Game Maker, for instance. Although, in turn, it can be quite limited it can be quite limited to do what you want to do unless you want to do some heavy scripting. And I have been doing heavy scripting with my game. We'll load it up. My game, that one I haven't even started yet. The Summerway, Welcome to Summerway. This engine is specifically designed to make Final Fantasy type turn-based RPGs. I have been using it to create an Animal Crossing style life simulation game. And I've started on the third, I think. That's when the file was created at the very least. I've probably done things before that. I've had graphics like these. I made these graphics a long time ago. Some of them came from Epic, the first, not exactly a full game, a complete game I made for the OHRPG CE. And some of them have been updated, like those clips I just pulled from it, the shitty looking ones. So why am I doing this? First of all, why am I making this game? It's because I want closure. Like, the OHR RPG CE is something that I have been using for over a decade now, playing around with, making little bits and pieces of just things. Like, the original game that I made, Epic, is up on my website. It's a terribly balanced, it's not buggy, but it's just a not good RPG. I wanted to make a full game that I could actually, be proud of. It's a sense of closure. I want to put this all together, and maybe even lead on to something bigger. In making this game, I've actually learned how to do certain things like coding, and I'm probably going to have to learn how to make music and stuff. This engine, it does have its own scripting language. It's actually designed for people who have never scripted before. It's very user-friendly. If you want to make the hero walk around, you just type in, basically, make the hero walk around. Walk hero, the direction, and how far. Then you type in wait for hero, and then you do it again. As a trade-off, though, it doesn't get much more complicated than if-then statements, which I have been using a lot. It's very, very basic, but so far what I've done, I'm actually quite proud of, and we'll have to get into it. Anyway, Welcome to Summerway is a... let me get into it first. Alright, this right here is not going to be the title card or anything. It's just an image I had that shows all of Summerway, just to be a little bit, just so I have something there. It's a placeholder. After I'm done, I'm probably going to get a better title card. Anyway, Welcome to Summerway is basically, the story is, you moved into Summerway, a town in my IP where it's a world where kids are in charge. And the game is simply, you get to live there and try to survive. And there goes by a vehicle. So we do this. This is my saved game. We start a new game. And you have to actually choose whether you want to be a boy or a girl. And right now it doesn't really have any tangible effects on the game except, what your sprite looks like. And it's probably going to stay that way. I don't know. There might be some minute details and differences. I'm going to be the boy, I guess. It says good choice whether you press either of them because I don't know what else to say. And there should be music here. Anyway, Sally comes in, and I do need a better portrait graphic. So, hey, no fair. I was going to play in here, did I? Wait a minute, you must be the kid who is moving in. My name's Sally, what's yours? And you get to name yourself, and the name will be brought up time and again. This is built-in functions. But the cutscene is not. I had to do plot scripting and stuff. Your house is kind of barren, huh? Well, don't worry about it too much. You seem like kind of a resourceful kind of kid. And she'll give you 500 cards, telling you not to tell her brother. And you're in Summerway, a town where a kid can be anything they want to be and do whatever they want to do. Yeah. Also, we can call Sally up. As you can see in the top left corner, it's the days of the week, which was a little bit complicated for me to program. And yes, it does go along the days of the week. Right now, the days of the week aren't specifically tied to anything. I want to add that. This right here is a wardrobe, but we don't have any clothes. At night, we can go to bed because stats, we have hunger and energy. Needs, they go down and up based on what they are. Let's see. As far as this goes, I need to get rid of boredom because happiness kind of makes it redundant. If you get more bored, your happiness would go down, essentially. But anger, awe, fear, imagination didn't fit, so I had to put in imagine. Anyway, energy goes down. This stuff doesn't do anything while you're in the menus. We can call up Sally. What's she got to say? And I'm kinda... Okay, yeah. When you call up Sally, she'll respond with a random message. Unfortunately, most of the stuff that she says needs to be implemented. But we can call her again, and it's set on a timer, so you have to wait a bit. You can't just spam call her, because that would be rude. Status. Yeah. If hunger gets to 100, you start losing health. If you lose all your health, game over is essentially you move away. This is your yard. I'm trying to do things with it. It's complicated, because the guy who's making this game, James Page, he's continually developing it, and one of the features that he's planning on implementing is saving NPC locations when you save your game. And I'm going to explain more as we go on and run into things. We go this way, and we're in Rocky Road, which is the street where Sally and the main characters live, along with the other neighborhood kids. That needs to be fixed. This is what these devlogs are kind of for. For me to just show you what's going on, and for me to hopefully run into bugs. Like, right now, it's a good thing for me to run into shit like that. This is Avery's house. Avery is the gym teacher. He's 3 years old, but he claims he's been on so many exciting and amazing adventures and is the secret agent for the prince and princess of the country. I'm probably going to be talking a bit about GA lore, but it's unless it's relevant, it's not important. This is Riker's house. Riker is the grumpy next-door neighbor of Sally's. And this is Sally's house, which is a full location that we can go into. No music, because music is like the last thing on my mind when I'm making this place. We go in. Her furniture and stuff. Can't really interact with much at the moment. This is supposed to lead into the basement, but it doesn't. Because there's no basement to speak of. I want to put like an exit door in the back. They have a back door. There's just not much here right now because they're hard to implement because I need to think of so many variables. I need to figure out friendship points and all of that. Has it been long enough? Can I call Sally? No, there needs to be implemented thing. There is one event that I did implement, and I want to experiment with that. Let's see. Over here would be Dora's house. Dora is a shut-in who thinks that she's scared and paranoid of everything. And she's peeking out the window. There's no map of this area because one of the things I'm going for is, like, I want to give you the genuine experience of, like, moving to a new city and not knowing where everything is. You can take the bus during the daytime, and we can go to the bus stop by our house. Going that way will just take us right back. You can only take the bus during the day. And yes, there is a day-night cycle. It's the first thing I programmed, and I was really happy that I managed to figure that out. Like, it's what got the ball rolling in me making pretty much everything else here. The graphics, the music was made by a friend, Dr. C. And, the Sally graphics was made by, or the Sally walkabout was made by someone else. I don't know her username off the top of my head. We call her M. That's her name. That's why we call her M. And I'll put her username in the description. This arcade. This basically takes 25 cards and gives you 20 happiness. It's supposed to give you 5. I guess I didn't collect or compile the script. I forget to do that sometimes. Yeah. Other things I need to fix, layering issues. That should be above the player. Oh, I'm running low on energy. This is what happens when you walk around a lot. Every time you walk, you lose energy. If you stand still, nothing changes. Although you will get more and more hungry. Like, I mean, the day right now is about 5 minutes long, I believe. Sunrise and sunset are 2 minutes. And I think they're 1 minute each. I think the day is 12 minutes long total. Ah, sunset. So we want to hurry because I probably want to eat today. Right now, there's only, like, one food available. So we go to the store. This is a different store that I just programmed for testing. So, yeah, there's no music. This isn't going to exist. Yeah, this store will only exist in the demo. Because there are a lot of things that I want to do. We're going to need this. I want the wooden box. I want candy. We need lots and lots of candy because that's the only food we have. Test food is not good. I use it for testing. It immediately bumps you up to maximum hunger, so you start losing health. I did that just to test. And this will give you extra energy. If you find yourself running low, like, it's Coca-Cola. Because cola has lots of caffeine and it'll keep you going. Status. So we take the candy and we eat a can of Coca-Cola. Glug, glug, glug. Status. Our energy has been boosted. I want to wait for night because there's a different song that plays at night in this area, and it's going to be in all areas when the thing is done. Also, Rocky Road, this area, shouldn't be very difficult to navigate. The road is literally a circle. And no, the timer that changes night to day and vice versa does not it does not go off on time. It does go off on time. You could stay still as long as you'd like. Alright, so for night song to start, you have to walk into the map. I gotta figure out how to fix that. Some things I don't know if it's possible to fix. Anyway, let's go to bed. And we can experiment more tomorrow. Okay, yeah, this is supposed to make you move slower. I think that's too annoying, though. It's Monday morning. And your energy is maxed. You can only sleep at night, though. Yeah, what kind of kid sleeps during the day? Or wants to. And this resets the timer. Are you still hanging around your house? Maybe you should get outside once in a while. Just walk down the sidewalk, and who knows where you'll end up. Yeah, one of the ideas is Sally will give you tutorial information, so you're not bombarded with, like, Tom Nook telling you to do your job. But speaking of jobs, this is something that I need to make better. We can go, right now I can move really fast because there's a speed up button, or a running button, which is going to be removed from the actual finished game. Anyway, you notice that I bought a witch's outfit. You can wear it, and it's actually important. If you don't wear a costume, you can't get into the movie theater. Also, this is a box. It's a piece of furniture. Now, this has to be an NPC, and like I said, when you save and quit, the game does not save NPC locations. So, I had to basically jury-rig a system where, using tags, where if you place this, a tag is turned on. And if you save and restart the game, it'll basically put the item, or the NPC, the furniture, whatever, in your room. Unfortunately, the only way I can't save its location, so everything will just be put in the center of the room until the engine updates again. There's not much else I can do. I should probably fix the graphics on the witch costume. The hatch probably shouldn't go back and forth like this. So we're going to the movie theater. You need to wear a costume or this guy will stop you. This place is amazing. They got some new movie playing every single day, and that is true. Should probably be able to buy popcorn and stuff here. Speaking of that, how hungry am I? Yeah, I get hungry quite a lot. Well, yeah. And this is the movie poster. This is what's playing today. There are 8 different movies, and each of them have their own description and their own poster. So, you need to pay to get in. And, yep, same movie, and you go in, and it will tell you what it is, and it will, give you an emotional response. Sometimes it's boring, sometimes whatever. Right now, they do nothing. Oh, my happiness is 15 because it's designed to go towards neutral. And I'm probably going to make sure all of them do. Like, you lose 5 every single day if you're above 0, and you'll gain 5 every single day if you're below 0. Right now, the only way to get money is to go to the store and talk to this girl. Yeah. So basically, right now, it's like The Sims. However, I don't want it to be. I want you to actually actively do a job. That's actually one of my problems with The Sims, where you just send them away for the day and just are forced to wait until they get back. It is Tuesday. That's most of what I got to show. I've been working on an area that's burnt me out. Oh yeah, I want you to be able to plant things here, but I can't really do that until the engine gets the save NPC location and states kind of deal. But yeah. Now, there are some things that I know is possible with this engine that I can't figure out. Like, one thing, for instance, is displaying points. I know how to, like, make points and make them worth something. Like, if you collected something, it would give you a point. I don't know how to display that, though. You have to work with something called slices, which it shows a slice is what's showing Tuesday up there. I can show that because it's a static thing. It doesn't change. It only changes when a new script runs. But I don't know how to do it with the same script. Like, make a number that goes 1 to 2 and whatever. Now, this is the Treetops district. It's basically, well, it's not downtown. It's the metropolitan area where everybody lives in trees and stuff. And this area was actually specifically designed to be difficult to navigate at first. You'd learn the layout and stuff because there are specific stores. You can't go into anything right now, it's just... I've been making the layout of this place for a fucking 3 days at least. It feels like a week. This place is absolutely huge, by the way. Absolutely huge. And yeah, the wall maps and stuff, I haven't done that yet. I've just been working on the tile layout, so you can walk wherever the fuck you want. Except for some things that are pre-designed to be, not walkable. Yeah, the hopscotch courts are, crosswalks. Got DMV, hotel. Like, in a world where kids rule, you're gonna have some implications, like... Some stores are going to be misspelled intentionally, like, that's a clothing store. Clothes. That's how the owner of that store thinks clothes is spelled. Toy store. I'm going to see if I can find... this is a parking lot because I think we're near Lucky Cheese. It is the fanciest restaurant in the entire town. Items, soda. I should get the... I really need to get places to eat working quickly. I really, really do. Sometimes you're going to get kids who own stores that don't know how to read and write. And so they'll put up signs that don't have words. Real words. Not even I really have gotten the layout of this place down. There's like 16 blocks or something. Boy, girls fight. Boys versus girl game show place. Also, this place is gonna have like multiple levels towards the end, where there are certain trees you can enter that will take you up to the next level. It's going to be quite intense. Or it's going to be quite ginormous. That's a klube. Place where you buy teddy bears, I guess. Like, you can't go into any of these areas except the town hall, which I'm trying to find. But, you know, it's a new city. You just moved into it. Of course you're gonna be a little bit lost. Yums. Pet store. I'm probably going to collapse out of exhaustion, just putting it out there. Yep. Certain things do need to be balanced. Yeah, so if you go wandering around... Oh, I need to fix this. Thought I got the tile map down completely. But, nope. Okay, we're back to the toy store. See, like, I didn't just copy-paste the trees a bunch of times. These buildings are generally distinct. And there are some that go along with similar styles. There's more than one restaurant. This is a water slide, swimming pool, restaurant. Looks like I'm kind of screwed. I know where I am, and there's no way back. That's going to be perfect. Let's see what Sally has to say. Oh, sometimes she just doesn't pick up because she's busy. Play zone, yay. Also, the music there is the GA theme song. You quickly make it back to your bed before you collapse from exhaustion. If you collapse from exhaustion, it'll be the next day, you lose health, and you get about a quarter of your energy. So, you can't really do much the next day. Why? Okay, yeah. Oh, this isn't good. What? That's strange. I should be able to move here. There's, like, nothing there. There's nothing supposed to be there. Also, my box disappeared. Like I said, glitches galore. I've got a lot of work to do. Remember, this engine is specifically designed for turn-based RPGs in the style of Final Fantasy. So let's go to the store. Let's buy soda. Yeah, princess dress. Even if you're a boy, you can still wear it. Old oven is for cooking, but it's too expensive. I need to make a job more interesting. Because working here is... What time is it? Okay, so collapsing from exhaustion is really glitchy, it seems. Like, really glitchy. That's what I should be focusing on fixing. So, like, this is a game that I saved Thursday morning. If you save and reload, it'll automatically be the next day. Just because, but, yeah. This is a file I use for testing, so I can skip the intro. What does Sally got to say? Oh, I just call her, apparently. So we can go to the store. We can work. That was strange. Shouldn't have lagged right like that. Yeah, after you work, you barely have any energy left. It gives you just enough to get home, and that's kind of intentional. After working all day, you're not really in the mood for doing much else. At least, that's the idea. Like, one thing that I'm trying to get working is it's going to work fine. I mean, I'm trying to get a career path for working with the Scouts. In this world and growing around, Boy and Girl Scouts are the police. And Rocky Road has a Scout station. At the very least in the game. It doesn't have it in the actual show or the rest of the canon. These things are supposed to be street lights, by the way. I don't know how to get a localized area to light up at night, so they don't turn on or anything. So we go to the Scouts HQ. It's an area with the Boy Scout who is tapping his foot. Who we can't do anything with. Can't buy a soda. Like I said, the game needs a lot of work. I've been working on it for a week. This is what I have at the end of 1 week, or 10 days. There's more to it. I just gotta wait for Sally to... Camping trip! No, that's not the thing. Is there anything else I can show you? Yeah. Like, right now, I think the biggest issue, besides collapsing being weird, is, I need to make getting money fun. And that requires working on job paths and such. Because just walking back and forth to the store, that's not engaging at all. It's just there for testing purposes. Really. You know, beyond just testing, giving myself, or like, I could cheat and give myself all the money I'll ever need, but that's not the point. Okay, we can go to the park. Or cross the street, follow the path, and we're in the Playtime Park. It's kind of... there's nothing to do here. Originally, this was the area where you were able to spend and get money. Because a park I had the graphics for, and I didn't have the graphics for the store quite yet. So right now, there's absolutely nothing in this location. I mean, that's obviously not entirely true. There's stuff here, but there's nothing to do. It's just an area in a park. A park with nothing interesting, I guess. The speed up button can't... sometimes it sticks as speeding up. Anyway, there's a secret I have. You go... no, I'm in somebody's yard. If you can get around the fences and such, you can go over this way, and you can find blueberries. These have a chance of regrowing every single day, and they're free food. Nobody owns them, so items... Delicious blueberries. They're more filling than the candy, as you might imagine. Let's see, I think this is... yeah, this is Freddy's house. Oh, no. Okay, I probably have to lower the rate you lose energy. Or at the very least, give you more energy. Status. Yeah. I have 900 cards. Excellent. I mean, working here gets you quite a bit of money, but it's not really worth it. Nothing special happens on the weekends as of yet. The days of the week don't really do anything. Like, the random movies that you're able to watch, they're not tied to a specific day. Like, there are 7 days of the week, and there are 8 movies. Go to the movie theater. Enjoy the movie, sure. Lost, okay, that's not exactly a good example. Store. I do want to get that event. So, let's go. And of course, I'm going to add more content, like more outfits and stuff. Right now, there's only 3. The Default, the Witch, and the Princess outfit. So first thing in the morning, we call up Sally. That's not what I wanted to hear. Wondering if there's anything else to show you. I mean, there is a bus stop in the Treetops district. Like, it stops you off by Town Hall. That's not Town Hall. This is Town Hall. It's a ginormous tree, bigger than any others, and it towers above everything. And apparently I can walk through it right now. Yeah, it's got some work to do. But yeah, this is the block with all of the government stuff. It's interesting how a kid-run government would be. I get to be all creative and shit. This is the courthouse. Okay, gotta wait. That's supposed to take you up to the next level. A wishing tree. It doesn't have any purpose at the moment, but there are quite a few of them. I should probably make that not look like that. It's supposed to imply it going on really, really high. The Hall of Friends. I'd imagine that in a kid-run world, they can make things like Best Friends Forever kind of, official, and that's probably where they record it. Joy. That needs some elaboration. And another Scout HQ, this one you can't go into. And a stand that sells something. Sorry, can't talk right now. There are a bunch of gophers loose in my house, and I gotta wrangle them down. My mom won't shut up about them. Parents, right? Town Hall is in the exact middle of the Treetops district. I really do like that theme song and instrumental. It sounds really good that way. And it makes a really good theme for the Treetops area, I must admit. Not to toot my own horn, because I didn't make it. Dr. C made that. Phone, Sally. Oh, Sally, that's not what I want you to... As you imagine, I have the movie theater done, so... The movie theater is... The movie theater is the event, or is where you can get to an event. Yes, go to bed. Items, status. I'm getting a lot of cards now. Oh, yep, that's going to be like... I want to implement some of the scripts and the episodes that I've written into the game. Items, berries. Every single day, each one of the individual berries has a 5% chance of respawning. So let's go check them out. They can be a little bit difficult to get to with the fences in the way. Well, like I said, 1 in 20 chance for each of them. That's understandable. Yeah. Store, I want to buy a bunch of candy. Old Devon is still too expensive. Candy. Wasting all my money on candy. I truly am a citizen of Summerway. Like, testing with randomness is absolutely a pain in the ass, I will say that. Like, I could program a button to just immediately go with the events, but that kind of defeats some of the purpose here. Nope, that's not it. Thinking maybe that I do want to make some sort of time warp item. It sounds useful. I don't know how to make it without, like, resorting to magic or something. I'm going to explore. Let's explore the Treetops district some more. Like, here's another pool. There's a few of them. This one doesn't have water slides. Like, it's not impossible to learn the layout of this place. I'm going to throw in a bunch of mini games. This is supposed to be for fast travel from one side of the area to the other. It's basically a roller coaster. And one thing that I'm thinking of replacing boredom with is sickness. where it's fast travel, but it'll give you sickness. A sports store. This is the parking lot. Not really any reason to walk around there. This leads onto the beach, where everyone has apparently put handprints on the wall. I'm guessing it's a tradition. I still need to build a canon for why I've done things. But yeah, Summerway is on a lake. It's a lake town. And the great part about that is I didn't have to design anything on the other side of the river. Yay! Like I said, this area took me so fucking long. An outdoor restaurant. There are playgrounds everywhere. That's a hotel. I know this area fairly well because it's the first area I designed. I took it in chunks, doing block by block, basically. She only has 8 different lines, so it shouldn't be that hard to get what I'm looking for. Kids only. It doesn't say what kind of place it is, but only kids are allowed in there. This is a basketball court. Kind of. And yep, the flowers are red, white, and blue. Alright. There is one thing you could do that will trigger a game over at any time. At any point, if you go to Town Hall, you can choose to move away. And it's a cutscene that I really like. There are only Girl Scouts here right now because I didn't have the Boy Scout drawn. You can't come in here unless you have an appointment with the mayor or you work here. Hint, hint for future content. What brings you to Town Hall? I want to move away. And, if you're wearing a costume. Hey, John, wait up. Where are you heading? Now, I want to program in friendship, so Sally will say a different thing depending on your relationship with her. And I'm going to be adding different characters as well. Well, I'm sure you have your reasons, though I can't even pretend I know what they might be. I hope you do well out there, wherever you go. Actually, I know you'll do well out there, wherever you end up. You got that look about you. Just promise me one thing, okay? There's a pause. Take care of yourself. From what I've seen, you kind of forget that sometimes. Your life ain't some kind of game. Remember, you're worth it, no matter what anyone else says. And then, yeah, just walk off. Boop. Gotta make the time. For that to be more effective, I might want to make the title card a little bit more interesting. I wonder if I know how to trigger that other cutscene. Store. We're just gonna... Yes. We'll go home. And we'll save. You can save in your house. That's the only place you can save. It's Friday morning. Yep. Save. Okay. So now we do phone. We phone Sally. So when she says when she doesn't say what we want, we just quit. Load. Phone. This is tedious, but this is testing. Fun. Oh, finally! Remember, you need a costume to get in. We're gonna wear the costume we have. The princess costume counts as well. So we go. Huh, according to OBS, I've been playing this for 45 minutes. That's interesting. Movie theater. I hope we get a good movie playing. As you can see, Sally is in here with her princess dress. When I first started this, Sally was the character you played as, but I decided it would be much more interesting if you played in OC. Come on in, the movie's starting. We're gonna be watching Soldiers and Sparkles. And we get a little bit of cutscene with an empty theater. The theater's empty because I didn't want to put a bunch of people here. It was a loud movie, and for some reason, when you exit the theater, the lights don't come back on. I have no idea why. I looked in the code, and there didn't seem to be any reason for it. You leave the theater, and the lights turn back on randomly, even though there's no code that should do that. I don't know why that happens, but it does. And that's it. Hopefully the next week I'll have more to update you about. But yeah, that's it.